today's video, we're going to be working on parts for wooden tree stand we have so that I can practice shooting my bow out of a tree stand because I'm scared of heights. So my plan is to build a extended platform so that I can mainly just practice shooting a bow out of the tree stand without being scared of heights. So we got the platform. If you didn't see the last video, watch that because it really tells like what I'm going to be doing in the next few videos. But we got this platform built. I know it looks pretty sketchy, but it'll hold. And then we got everything cut from the last video that I had half marked. We got the platform, the hinges for the platform, the railings, and how to hold the railing up, and then we got the seat. The only thing we got left to cut is this piece, and it'll be cut into two for an angled, like, I don't know if you can tell what I'm saying here, but picture this in the tree stand, and then they'll have an angled piece under it, and then touching the ladder of the stand so that it holds it as a support. So let's get into building. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking these laths, which is going to be holding up the railing, and just putting a little like recess in the top of them so that I can get the screw in there easier, because it's going to be pretty hard to do. So let's get going. That's only a little bit, but that's all we need. So we're going to do that for all of them, and then we'll get back to you. Alright, so we got that done now, as you can see. Right there. And then we're just going to be putting the actual railing part on. I got the screws screwed in and just the tip of them pointing out so that it's sharp, a sharp edge to catch on. Then we're just going to be screwing them all into the lath. So I'll get back to you. So we're going to start by doing this. This is going to be hard to film, so I might edit this part out, but we'll see. Alright, so let's just see if I can. Okay. Alright, and just like that, we got one of those done. And if you're wondering why are these so long, I'm just going to either cut them or most likely run them halfway down and just screw them in for whatever length I want. But that turned out pretty good. And they're pretty sturdy. Never mind. It should be fine though. We'll see once we get up there, but I'm not going to bother filming the next one because it's the same process. But alright, there we go. We got both of them put together and screwed in. If they end up being too flimsy, then I could just put a support brace in, like probably like some of these boards like this. Yeah, like that, but I don't think I will need that. So let's get to making this seat, which is pretty simple. This might need a support brace too, but all I'm doing is screwing into the top of these, and then there's my seat. So let's get into that. Alright, to start, we're just going to be sticking these into here, just the same as the other one, so we know where it's going to come through. So now we're just going to be running these through till the tip comes through, the same as before. Just like that. Strip the screw out. Okay, there's two. Alright, there we go. We got all of the tips coming out. And now we're just to be sure, because this is old half-rotted deck boards I'm using, and it's definitely going to split. I'm going to do the same thing as before. Hold on a minute. I may have messed up here. Okay, I messed up. Edit that out. Alright, that was just rookie mistake there. I messed up and put the screws too far apart, so now we're going to do what I said in the last clip and measure how far those screws are away, and then pre-drill like a ½ inch in on each board. So let's get to that. Alright, that's close enough. Let's run them in there and hope I did that right. I have to do this again once we get the other side on, because it pushed it out a little, but it shouldn't be too hard. So let's do the other side now. Alright, there's the seat. I don't know why that ended up being so tall. But apparently it is. Oh, need some ports on that. We got that in there, so we're gonna put some supports on it now, probably, so that works out. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do, but we might just either put the hinges on or do that. And this video is probably gonna take 2 days to make, so it might cut to the next day, but alright. Alright guys, so now I did off camera, I found a board for support and got that screwed in there. So now we got a footrest, and then it's still a little bit wobbly, So then once we get it, I'm gonna screw it down to the tree stand floorboards, so that'll be good. So we got, so far, the seat and the railings done and ready to get mounted up to the tree stand. And I know I've said it before, but this is all just so I can practice in the tree stand. I'll have to show you probably tomorrow, it'll be in this video probably, of where we moved the tree stand to, because now it's in a really good spot if I would want to hunt out of it. But, yeah. So now that I got that on, I'm going to try to attempt to get these hinges put on, like right here somewhere. But it's going to be pretty hard since those have springs in them. But we'll try to do that next. Alright guys, so now we're going to be setting these hinges on here. So we'll have the tree stand right hooked to that. And then these will go right on here. So then you can flip it up if you want to. But that should work pretty good. So let's get into doing that. Alright, so then that'll be like that. So we'll put one more in that, just to hold it for now, because I'm not exactly sure if I did this right. So we got that in there. Ow! This one's going to be hard, because the spring is real tight in this one. Okay, we have created a zip tie bomb. That spring only whacked my finger once, but we got this spring zip tied so it doesn't whack my hand. Now, I gotta figure out which way this has to go. And I'm not gonna film this either because it's gonna be pretty sketchy, but I'll show you after it's done. Alright everybody, it's the next day, and I figured this hinge out from last night. So right here, as you can see, the thing had a spring. Terrible lighting, sorry. Let's try this. Alright, you can see that. If you put this in here and spin that, the spring gets tighter. But then I figured out, if you go like this, and whack it with a hammer. See, that went back. Now the spring is loose, just like the last one. It's still annoying, but we figured it out. So now we should be able to put both these hinges on that I was struggling with last night. And then we might be able to put the seat and stuff on. I don't know. Let's get to putting the hinges on. Alright, there we go. We got both of them on and all the screws in, if you can see that. Terrible cameraman. Right there. And right there. So now them are ready to be mounted to the tree stand. And we got the seat done from before and the railings. So the last thing on the list really is to cut this to length, which is going to be the support for So I'll try to do this better so if you guys can understand me better. So we got this. This is the platform. So notice how I'm rocking it. That's when the hinges is gonna let it do. About not to draw over. And then with this piece of wood I'm gonna add onto it, one on each side. It's just gonna be an angle going down, so it can't push down more than level to the floor of the tree stand. Hopefully that explains it better. But yeah, we got most of all that done, and we're just gonna be cutting the last board, and we'll have everything ready to go on. So as you can see, I just finished doing them, cutting them, and I forgot to put my safety glasses on, but had mine on my head the whole time, duh. But I got them cut as the supports. So now, well, I'm just guessing here, if we go like that on both of them, then it will be the perfect angle for it. But let's do that now. Alright guys, so we got the angles marked for these, the supports. See that? So we're going to be cutting them next. Guys, so as you could tell in the last clip, we got everything else cut, so everything is ready to go in the tree stand. Sorry about the bad lighting. Everything's ready to go in the tree stand, and now I'm just going out there to show you where we moved the tree stand to, so that it's just in a plain better spot. But that'll end this video off, so this is going to be 2 parts, so the videos don't get too long, but yeah. So I'll show you once we're out there. Alright, we're coming up on where the tree stand used to be. Which tree was it? Right there. It used to be right in there, as you can see that spot, facing on this tree plot. And we just moved it across through here. And now it's right there, as you can see. So we just moved it across the plot. So I'm gonna end off this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.